I was in the gym the other week and some kid came in, right? Well, he was filming for like a fighter in there.
Right.
And he looked, I was like for ages going, does that fucking come from Hollyoaks, innit? Does it come from, like he used to be on Hollyoaks a little bit.
Yeah.
And I was like, Steph, why the fuck is he filming this? Like must have fell off, do you know what I mean? But then, and then for ages I thought it was him. I was trying to get him up on Instagram, couldn't remember what his name was or nothing. And then it wasn't him, yeah. So it was just looked like him.
What's mad as well is that you think you're being slick. Like you think they don't know that. Like, because I've got mates with like famous people, obviously yourself, but like,
who's the most famous person that you know?
I don't know. I wouldn't want to say on here because it looks like I'm clout. It's a comedian though. All those like that's the good thing about this. This is what I love about comedy, by the way, is that we can easily be on the same bill as a brand new act. You could be on the same bill as the biggest comedian in the country or the world who could just drop it. Like there's people at the Comedy Store that have been there when Chappelle's been there.
Yeah, it's mad.
So there's like someone at the Comedy Store doing a 10 or a 5, brand new. They might have just won the Gong Show 3 months before. It might be their 8th gig and they're gigging with fucking Dave Chappelle. That never happens in anything else. That's like that's like if you're a little local pub band and you go and fucking Kings of Leon are on or something, you'd be like, whoa. And that's what's great about comedy. It's amazing for that.
But then that act for the next 5 years on the CV is like Dave Chappelle
supported. Oh, that's the word. I supported him. You're like, mate, you brought him a water. You ruined the gig.
You really needed that water though. He has such a dry mouth.
Someone told me that they applied for a gig once saying that they were a regular at a comedy club, but they meant in the audience.
We have people like send the CVs in to be like, who've never done comedy, going, I think I'm funny. I'll do Paul Smith's job when he's not there. Like if he's ever not there, you need someone to get up. Here's my CV, and it's like the CV's like train driver. Like, have you ever any experience? Nah, but all my mates say I'm funny and that. I swear to God, it happens loads though. People send the CV in, but like for to be compared to the Comedy Club.
That's hilarious.
Like, it's not a thing that like you have to train for.
The compare is the most shit on.
Yeah, it's looked down. I think we've changed that a little bit.
People legit think you work in the kitchen.
Yeah,
I've had it like
you should have a go thing.
Yeah, but people legit think that you work at the fucking venue, and like you're like testing the mics, and then that's what. It's so annoying.
Yeah, that guy in between was alright, wasn't he?
You know the guy that like kept coming on, overstaying his welcome. He was alright actually. I warmed to him when I realised the first 3 was shit. So annoying. When people be like, "Hey, you should do comedy," like I was the only one on there that was. You know, have you done them gigs where everyone's died and you've been good, and they're like, "Hey, mate, you should do comedy." It's like, "Hey, you don't tell them cunts that."
I hate that when sometimes it doesn't happen here because we have fucking fire lineups. But like when you're comparing somewhere and like you look at the bill and you're like, it's gonna be bad this, and then you're on stage and you're doing well and you're thinking, these would appreciate it if I just stayed here.
Yeah. Like
this would be better if all you fucked off and I just stayed. And that makes you sound like a big head. But
no,
like,
it's
sometimes
true,
like some gigs are just Compere's gigs, aren't
they? What's fine as well is that you've been that person on the bill, I imagine. Yeah. When you knew and someone's looked at it and you go, oh fucking hell, is he on?
Yeah.
Oh, he's not good enough to be there. Like there's some bills I look at and I'm like, mate, I'm gonna have to bring some fucking Voltarol here because I'm gonna have a bad back from carrying this load of fucking shite. Like it does happen. You come off stage, you're like, I think I've done my L3.
Would you rather be on a bill with shit acts who were sound in the green room, or boss acts with a bad?
No, because you don't look as good and you have to deal with cunts. Whereas shit acts who are sound, you go on Smash It and then they tell you how good you are. Like why would you? That's what you want. And you just go on and lever it. Like, make them look shit and they thank you for it. Just gives that every day of the week.